What's up, everybody? My name's Sean Kemp. I'm here at my new house, and welcome to the channel. New to this, so please bear with me as we kind of go through and learn together. But starting a YouTube channel, the whole intent of this is just to kind of share the journey with you guys on what we're doing with our new house that we just bought. It's my wife and myself and our little son. He's 7 months old right now, almost. This is our second house. We really love doing projects, a lot of DIY, and just kind of learning as I go. So I'm going to make tons of mistakes, kind of relying on you guys to actually give me the feedback on that stuff. And hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, or you'll learn from what I'm doing right, hopefully. Let me show you guys around the new place so you can check it out, kind of give you guys our plans and what we're going to do with this place, and kind of maybe get some feedback from all you to see what you would do. So let's head outside. I'll show you the front of the house, and then we'll come in. I'll kind of walk you through room by room what the plans are, and we'll just kind of go from there. Alright guys, welcome. So here's the house. Kind of a duplex looking place, just due to the fact that there's two front doors. So the big plan here is, one, we're obviously going to paint this because it's kind of ugly. Two, we're going to actually patch this door here because it makes no sense to have two front doors on a house. So this one's going to be patched up to hopefully match that brick and stucco pattern. And then this will just be the driveway. And then over here, we're actually going to pull this out a bit and do some type of a pergola or a patio to allow us to actually have some type of dimension to the front of this house. And then this will be the main entryway into the home. I have that locked right now, so I'm going to go in the other door over here. But that's kind of the plans for the front of the house. And then obviously something with this gravel, because I really hate Arizona landscaping and there's just gravel everywhere. Kind of cool. I think our neighbors have grass, so maybe we'll be able to do something like that. It just depends on the cost to continually water something like that also. So, alright, let's go back inside and I'll walk you through the rest. Alright, we're standing up against the front door. So this is kind of the entryway hallway right now. So right here is where you walk in and just kind of you're faced with a long hallway. We'll start to the right over here into the kitchen. So as you can see now, the kitchen is definitely older. It's probably what was built here when this house was built in the mid-70's. So let me just let you check it out for a second. It's pretty unique. Old school, maybe some Brady Bunch style house here. I'll give you an angle from over here. So here's the plan. All this is getting gutted completely. We're going to pull out all these cabinets, and then over here on this wall you'll see that there's two windows. There's a window there and a window there. We're actually going to raise those up and make them smaller windows, so they'll probably be about half that size. And then we're going to run cabinets all the way along this wall here. So it'll be one long wall of cabinets. And then in the middle of this room, obviously all this cabinetry and stove and fridge will be gone. We're going to have an island. And that island's going to run almost just as long as that wall of cabinets right here. So it's going to be a big old island. And then right about over here, it's going to be a huge overhang on that island. And that's going to be kind of our seating area, since there's not really any space here that makes sense for a table. And we don't really use tables anyways, unless we're playing board games or something. But we can do that on the island. All the flooring in this home, every room you see, and every ounce of baseboard is getting ripped out and replaced. The main part of the house, which is basically the rooms, the living room, the kitchen, any hallway you see, is getting a brown, like a deep, rich brown wood look tile. And then all the bathrooms are getting Carrara marble. One will be like an octagon shaped or hex shaped marble, and the other one is going to be a herringbone type, maybe like, I don't know what you want to call it, arrow based pattern. And then this room over here, which I'll kind of walk you through in a minute, is going to be getting a cool design on it. It's like a blue design. It looks like an Ed Sheeran album if you ask me, but I love it. So. And then our laundry mud room will be all brick. So it's going to be a cool like little brick pattern. It's something the wife really wanted. So happy wife, happy life, and it does look good. She's right. And that's one thing I want you guys to know, is all design and all planning, that's not me. I can't come up with that stuff. I'm half colorblind, so half the time we'll be looking at colors and I'm like, oh, that's a nice gray, and she's like, well, that's purple. So kind of sucks, but that's my life right now. So any kind of planning and design work is all her. I just come in here and swing a hammer. So I guess that's my job. Now let me take you over here. We'll get out of the kitchen and I'm going to show you this ugly hobbit hole we have here and kind of give you the plan on what we're doing with that. So this kitchen pipes right into our living room, and this living room obviously has this beautiful, beautiful arch that we want to preserve. I'm just kidding. So this whole wall is coming out. So from that wall there over to here, this whole thing will be knocked out. It should not be load bearing at all. I believe the trusses don't run that way either, so we shouldn't have a problem there. And I don't know how you would do a load bearing wall with a big old arch hole in it. So we'll tear into it and kind of make sure it's not. If it is load bearing in any way, we'll have to do some sort of beam up there. Not too big of a deal. We can still make that look nice, but the hope is that it's not, and we can just kind of tear that out. So in here, obviously, like I said, floors, I'll stop saying that, just know all floors will be different. Paint in every room in this home as well, so that's something I want to address each room by room. And then every outlet and wall switch will be getting changed out. It's these ugly yellow ones right now, and that just does not look good. And they're this old circle style, so we'll be ripping that out. New fixtures in every room as well. This one's probably the best looking one that's currently in here. But those will all be pulled out. And then over time, we'll probably be putting in, I forget what they're called, plantation shutters as well. So for this wall here, this is our main living room wall, I guess the attraction piece, we have the fireplace. That fireplace will be stained white. We're going to do a big, rich white stain on that thing. Sorry, there we go. Focus was terrible. We'll be pulling that mantle down and be doing a thick mantle, wooden mantle there as well, to really make it pop. Maybe like a deep stain color, a really rich color, to pop on that white fireplace. And then over time, we're going to take out that arch on that and just square it up. It is a square metal piece in there, so that shouldn't be too much work. Obviously, the wood has to go. This isn't that 70s show, so it's time to update this place. So all that wood will be pulled down, wall will be scraped down. As long as the drywall behind it's in okay condition, I'll just plaster it, give it some texture, and then paint it up with the rest of the room. And that is it for this room. Let's head straight ahead there and go down the hallway into the bedrooms and kind of show you what we got going on there. So again, here's that front door. To the left here we have a room. This will be a kid's room, and we're going to go ahead and knock out these built-ins as they're just kind of cheaply done, not very nice quality at all. So I'm going to pull that all out of here. I have a good buddy that actually in our old house painted a sick mural for us, so we're going to have him come in here and paint that mural again on this wall. So this will be completely blank, and our kid will have his mural here, and the rest of the stuff we'll figure out what type of closet solution we'll do. I'm not sure yet. He is only 7 months, so a closet isn't really a big thing. And then all his stuff will kind of go in here. Again, new fixtures. And then something I want to do is these doors. They're just a plain like MDF door. No look to them at all, just a flat surface. That's atrocious. So replacing that and all handles in this house, all door handles. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to be doing here. To show you guys is replacing all door handles in a home, especially your front doors or any exterior door. You don't know who has a copy of those keys, so just spend the money up front and get rid of them. So here we go, we got a closet right here. This will probably stay. Nice little area just to store stuff, because tell you what, you collect so much stuff when you have a house, it's insane. Here's the guest bathroom. Obviously atrocious floors, nasty looking vanity, and nicer cabinet, but just doesn't really look like a nice bathroom at all. So in here, get a new toilet. We're pulling this bathtub out of here eventually, and you'll see here there's this kick out, and what that is a hall closet right here. So we're actually going to pull this hall closet out of here. I'm going to wall this up so it's just a straight wall, and that's going to give us a lot more room in here for a freestanding bathtub, and actually make it more of a nicer bathroom instead of just your standard, three-piece bath with the fiberglass insert. And then we'll be replacing a vanity as well in the toilet, so that should be a lot nicer. Little stuff like that goes a long ways. Obviously the bathtub's a bigger project, but just vanities and toilets and stuff, just do it if you can. Obviously money comes into factor, and just do stuff as you can, but it's your home, take care of it. This room is just an extra room. It's going to be my office for now. I work from home currently quite a bit, so I really like to make sure that I've got a space that I can focus and really get some work done. Eventually, we're going to start trying for that second kid, I'm sure soon. I've got baby fever already, and he's only 7 months old, so just how it works, man. They take over your life, and they're the best thing ever. So this will be my office, and then once we have that other kid, I'm going to be building a shed in the backyard that actually will act as my office, and we'll run electricity to that, and that should be a sick project because we'll make that just perfect in the way I want it. And that brings us over here to our master bedroom. Just a big room, pretty blank. Obviously new fixtures and everything like that, paint, floors, baseboard. But then over here, you have this little kick out that I don't really know what you would do with this space. I guess you could have like a cool sitting area or something like that is what they probably had here before, or maybe a little office also. But our plan, as you can see, there's already a wall right there, a partial wall for that little closet. So I'm going to tear out the inside of this wall here, and then I'm going to extend the wall out from right there all the way over to this wall and turn that whole thing right there into a walk-in closet. Get an ottoman in there, you can actually sit down and get ready and have a nice area to just really get ready in the mornings. And then over here in this corner, we'll set up some type of a makeup, we'll build her some type of makeup vanity that can kind of contain all her stuff and give her a space to do all that. The last house, she just had to have it, in containers and stuff, and she'd bring it out when she wanted to do her makeup. And I just wanted her to have a nice place there that she can really enjoy and actually, get into. So that'll be a nice closet. And then in here, it's just gonna be our TV and bed and nightstands. We just sleep in here. Not in here that long. Don't sleep a lot, so. And that will bring you right over here into the master bathroom. This is probably the most updated room currently, but still not that updated. So, new floors. The shower's gonna stay for now until we decide kind of how we wanna do our shower. But we'll be doing a new vanity, new mirrors, new paint, new toilet. And then the house has a pool, so I'm sure this is why they did this, because the back door is right here. But there's a pocket door into your master bathroom, which is really weird to me. I really like having your own master suite. So we're gonna actually pull this pocket door out, and I'll be framing this up and turning this into a wall. Again, so you can actually enter into our bathroom, and we can have the bathroom all alone by ourselves there, and then I have to share that with anybody. Maybe eventually we'll build something outside that people can use for going to the bathroom when they really have to after using the pool. But for now, that's kind of the plan. They can run around and go into the guest bathroom, and it's tile floor, so I'll just mop it up or whatever. All right, so that brings us here. This is obviously the French doors into the backyard, right off of the kitchen and the Hobbit living room. So right here is this little, I think it's a little desk, but I think they used it for laundry and drying their laundry, as there's like a little retractable laundry line here and some cabinets. But this is actually going to be gutted, this little room here. That door will be patched up and actually turned into a wall. And this is going to be a big walk-in pantry where we can actually store all of our food and dry goods and stuff like that, and extra appliances that we have. And then that's going to make it so there's only a back door entrance to the mud room. So, and if this doesn't work, then this door here will stay. But the plan is to actually check behind this wall and try to open up a door there that goes into the living room over by the fireplace. So I'll show you. The hope is that we'll have a door right there coming in and out of that mud room. And then people can just kind of walk around the couches that we'll have here, and we'll have the TV up here. And that will just make this a big pantry that we can actually just really organize and have a nice area for. And you can still access this room, which is just the mud room. And this here, obviously the floors are super rough. A brand new water heater, nice. And we've got this out, pull off this plastic stuff, it's super gross. Paint, new cabinetry, new fixtures, and just make this a nice laundry room. Try to figure out a way to make this not look so ugly. It's a lot just sitting right there. But yeah, so that's the whole inside of the house. What we'll do is I'll take you guys outside. It's hot. Like I said, I live in Arizona, so I think today it's like 103, 102. But you kind of get used to it. You kind of don't. You just stop going outside. So as you can see, I'm super pale because I never go outside. But I think that'll change with this backyard. So obviously the inside has a lot. I'm gonna get it. It's super echoey in here. Obviously the inside has a ton of potential, as you guys can see. And that's one of the reasons we bought this house, is we love flipping homes and making them our own, and just kind of really getting to put a touch on our house and not just buying a house that's done. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's great, and honestly that would be nice sometimes, and just be able to jump in and live. But that's just what we do. You know, dang, this thing is super dark. Let's see. Should we like this? There we go. So that's just what we do, man. Is we love making the house our own and just working on stuff and customizing things. So that's kind of why we chose this house. And then I'm gonna show you the backyard, and that's the main reason we bought this house. Our last house had a real small lot. We couldn't do much with it. It was just a little gravel area, and we could put a fire pit out there, and that was about it. So let's go outside, show you this, and show you the reason that we're here today. So here is the patio. Come right out. It's a nice little brick patio. We'll do some type of table out here, kind of install some misters. Hey, check this guy out. ADHD, sorry about that. Install new fans and misters out here and really make it nice and allow us to hang out here during the summers a little more often and just enjoy this area. So here we go. This is the little side RV gate. Allows us to bring bigger stuff back here, which will be very important, as since there's no garage, this is kind of going to be where I work, is back in this backyard. We got this little nice side yard, and then we got the big old pool. I believe it's like a 31,000 gallon pool or something like that. It goes, I think, 9 or 10 feet down there. As you can see, there is a diving board. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. I'm sure I'll get hurt, but that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Only one tree in this entire backyard. And as you can see, this lot is huge. I believe it's 0.28 acres. So that's gonna give us so much room to do stuff. Allow the dogs and the kids to run around. We do have 2 dogs. A Jack Russell and a Carolina dog. But yeah, so they'll love this, man. And once a kid grows, he'll be playing back here all the time, I'm sure. Got this little gate. This just kind of contains all of our pool equipment. This gate sucks, so we wanting to definitely redo this. And I want to build maybe like a hut style where I can actually keep the stuff out of the sun. And hopefully that'll help the pump be a little more energy efficient and everything like that, and allow it to all last longer. And obviously, here's the backyard. You could play catch back here. You could do a lot of stuff back here, man. Maybe I could put in a mini golf course or something. I don't know. But the big plan that I have right now, and obviously this can change, is take up this shed eventually and build a bigger one right there, and then another one right there. And this one right here would be my office, and then this one over here that I build would be my workshop. And then I'll do like a little courtyard with a fence around those, so that way that's like its own little town and its own little thing. When I'm working, it's nice and quiet and just be able to focus. And then right out here, in this area, I'm gonna build like a little half-court basketball court. It's one of my favorite things to do, is just to shoot hoops and just messing around. I'm not good, so don't hold me to that, but I enjoy just playing basketball. And then out here, it's gonna be all grass. And then we'll do some type of a jungle gym for the kid when he gets a little older, and then just allow a big grass area for him to play and the dogs to play in. And then we come over to this little side yard. Oh, I guess there is 2 trees in this lot. This one does give a lot of shade to our master bedroom, which is kind of nice. But other than that, I'm not sure what we'll do over here. Maybe this will be grass as well, or maybe we'll just do some sort of gravel. I don't know. But that is our property. That is the new home. Let's get this focused in here. Super excited to start this. I'm actually going to start today. You guys will see that in the next video. This is just going to be really the property introduction. I'm not a pro, guys, by any means. I will be working on getting better with everything that I do. I do have, a good amount of experience doing, home improvement stuff and doing it the right way. But it definitely, I'm going to learn just like you guys will. So for this channel, the reason you want to be here is just to have fun. I'm a goofy guy, I'm not normal, that's for sure. So I'll be doing weird stuff all the time, I'm sure. And then just kind of follow along with my family and I as we kind of go through and do this. Maybe you guys are doing this, maybe you want to do this, or maybe you just have good advice, and I'd love to read you guys down in the comments and get that advice also. But for now, thanks for checking out this video. I'm sure it was kind of long, probably about 30 minutes. I'm a long-winded person, and I'm sure I'll get better at that as well. So thanks, guys, and peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.